Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starting pitcher, Paul Blackburn. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Ready for baseball here in New York. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Number 24, Brandon Nimmo.
On a line out towards center. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Next up for Texas, Ezekiel Duran. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score and the Rangers take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So now it's Corey Seager. Man at second. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Tapped out in front of the plate. And that one handled. Gets it to first. One out in the top of the first. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Duran stands at third with one gone in the inning. Nice grab onto the pitcher. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And Jack Peterson stands in. Got him. That ends the frame. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rangers 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back now in the Bronx. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Mackenzie Gore. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him. One away.
Batting second, the designated hitter, number 99.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. This is a very patient lineup we're going to see. They've got the most walks of any team in the league, so that's a big part of their approach as an offensive unit.
Boog, no doubt their patience puts pressure on starting pitchers, which makes it especially important to command pitches. they'll need to capitalize on double play opportunities as well. That's what you need against teams like this.
Here's Judge now. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. Carter under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. So they go quietly there. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. It's the Rangers 2 and the Yankees nothing. And now it's Jake Burger to hit, having a lot more success on the road this season.
Burger.
Here's a 1-1. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Not in time.
Safe.
He's safe.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Man at first, Evan Carter getting ready to hit. 2-2 now. And there's a ball. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Payoff pitch. And that's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's Jansen to hit. And 1-2. Burger, the lead runner at second. Carter on at first with nobody out. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Camilo Doval, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hill getting loose as well. Two now. Outside. Tap back to the mound. And it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. And it stays fair. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Paul Blackburn departs. Not what they were hoping for from the opener, so we'll see a new arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Jake Bird.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Justin Foscue now at the plate. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The 1-2. Out to short, Schumann. Off balance speed, there's one. And a run scores on the double play.
Up next for the Rangers.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Base is empty after the double play. Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers. 2 down, nobody on. And now 2-2. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A massive home run. And they add on. It's 5-zip.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Ezekiel Duran. Ball to strike. The pitch. Out to short, Schumann. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. One was the solo homer. Now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Rangers 5 and the Yankees nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, so now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ahmed Rosario. There's a swing and a drive. And foul ball. The 2-2. And that one ripped into right. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And the leadoff man aboard.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Ball to strike. Ripped, but it curls foul. In the air, left field, Duran. On the move, dives and makes the catch. What a play.
Really nice job of tracking that one down. I noticed some initial hesitation, ball off the bat. Didn't look like he got a great read, but he made up for it by closing on it quickly, laid out, and hauled it in.
1 out man at first. Now here is Jason Dominguez. Swings through that one out in front that time. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Over to Seager. Over to first.
He's
safe.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. This one in the air center field. Carter should have this one. And the inning is over. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We played 2 full. It's the Rangers 5 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in New York, on to the third inning. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers. The 1-1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a ball popped up. Rosario has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman, number 6, Josh.
Here's Josh Young.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
When you look at the Yankees and think about all those retired numbers, in fact, no more single digits are available with the exception of 0. Chris, what's the hard liner? And that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Here is Jock Peterson. Man at second. Sneaks through, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Can't glove it cleanly. In comes the run from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, number 21.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Bird.
Jake Bird, done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher for the Yankees, Camilo Doval.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So up next, Jake Burger. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
So many great players have played for the Yankees, the likes of Gehrig and Ruth and DiMaggio and Mantle. And then the other retired numbers that really represent the most recent path of success, led, of course, by number 2, Derek Jeter.
Yeah, and obviously the one that stands out the most is that number 2. So many people familiar with the iconic shortstop.
Over to Goldie. That's the inning. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 6 and the Yankees nothing. Back in the Bronx as we go to the last of the third. Max Schumann stepping in now for the Yankees. There's a 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. So digging in, J.C. Escarra. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Next for the Yankees, the first baseman,
Paul Goldschmidt now.
Goldschmidt.
Laced into left. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, number 99.
Here's Aaron Judge at the dish. His 2024 season, ridiculous. He became the first player in 20 years to finish with a slugging percentage over 700.
Yeah, the last American League player to slug 700 was Mark McGwire, and Judge was the first Yankee to do it since Mickey Mantle.
Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2-2 now. That one missed.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that'll
That's a
load
ball.
the bases.
Take your base.
Challenge from behind the dish here.
Next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Cody.
And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's Cody Bellinger. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Ball
Next
3.
offering is downstairs.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. The 1-1 is fouled off. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. And the Yankees leave him loaded. They still find themselves down 6-0. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box
Ball.
food.
No, that's it.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Got
Yeah.
a shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New
Ball.
York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
The 3-1. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Up next for the Rangers, the
Pretty
catcher,
much a
number
model
9,
swing on that
Danny
one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So, man aboard. Danny Jansen to hit here. And
Ball
that
2.
is downstairs. Ball 2.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just... Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to the lead. It's 8-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Up next for the Rangers, Justin Foscue. The 1-1. right through there for a strike.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Back to the top of the order now. Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Brandon Nimmo.
Ball 2.
Here's a 2-1. And
Ball
that one is
3.
inside. And that's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, number 20.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ezekiel Duran. And that skips in the dirt. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Camilo Doval will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. They turn things over to
Ball.
Nimmo off of first with 2 away. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. It has the distance gone. Corey Seager leaves the yard. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Josh Young. 1-1 now. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Young wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
That misses. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's ball 4.
4.
Tried
Take your
another
base.
fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, a great
next for
back
the
and forth
Rangers,
in that
the
at
right
bat.
fielder,
He had to
number
lay off
3,
some really
Josh
close pitches, and
Peterson.
somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
No.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay, safe, and they extend their lead.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, number 21.
Man at second here with 2 away. So next to hit for Texas, Jake Berger. Next offering is fouled back. 2-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That
Ball.
misses the zone. Full count now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 12-0. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tim Hill is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break.
Now,
Brent Hedrick gets the call from the pen, on for his 20th appearance of the year. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Just off the outside part of the plate.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. Struck him out swinging. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Bottom 4, Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Here's a 1-1. Foul ball.
Ball.
Action in the pen down there. Number 75, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Collier also getting ready. Two now. That one lifted to left. He makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, number
So up next for New York, Jason
Dominguez.
Dominguez. That one fouled off. The 1-2. Swings and misses. 2 out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
That is the inning. So the Yanks go in order. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. Back now in the
Leading off
Bronx.
for the Rangers,
They put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
And a 1-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. The 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball hitting the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 13-0.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
So up next, Justin Foscue.
Well, these Rangers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
Outside low, ball 3.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point.
Inside.
Confidence is contagious.
That one is inside ball 4, and I mean, oh, so close.
Up next for the Rangers.
Back to the top of the order,
hitter,
Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Sliced hard but foul. Now all even up. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. And that's going to bang against the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He's safe. It's 14-0.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, number 20.
So man aboard. Now the left fielder, Ezekiel Duran.
No.
And a 2-1 on the way. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Runner at second, nobody out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Man at second.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Out to center. Grisham under it. brings it in, and that is that. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Last half of the 5th coming up. Texas out in front, 14-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Max Schumann stepping in now for the Yankees. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 2.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Fouled off left side.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
On the ground at first. What a stop. And they get the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, J.C. Escarra.
Here's the catcher, J.C. Escarra. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Stays alive. Hammered, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Mackenzie Gore gives way, and a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for the
On the mound now, number 75. He's pitching on 2 days rest. So back to the top of the order. Here is Goldschmidt. In the air, right field. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, number 99, Aaron.
So last chance for the Yankees. In now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Judge. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1. Escarra, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that is out of play. The Yanks down to their final strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Cody Bellinger waiting to hit for the Yankees. Here comes a 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
14-zip at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.